Fucking, she threw Seinfeld out of there.
I know.
She threw 20 motherfuckers out of there that could have changed the world with their comedy. But she kept Pryor. She kept,
Yeah.
I mean, she threw a lot of people out of there and let people know that you couldn't fuck around in there.
Yeah.
Like, I've always taken that place very seriously. Like, I was a fucking straight. Like, I still remember pulling up there and seeing cases of booze out.
Yeah.
Like, that get dropped off. And like 10 years ago, I would have put these in my car and sold them on Sunset at 50% off. I couldn't imagine doing that at the store. Like, I didn't want to fuck around at all up there.
Every life experience that's valid in my life was through there. My first threesome, where I had like my first somebody eating my butthole, or like seeing ghosts. I saw at the Comedy Store.
You really saw ghosts?
2 times. Me and Johnny Sanchez saw at the same time a ghost.
Where did you see your ghost?
What do you mean? It's only one.
No,
there's only one ghost. There's only one ghost there, bro.
The belly room.
And his name is Gus. Do you know that?
Is that his name?
That's his name, bro. Gus, dude. I've seen Gus twice, bro.
Now, where did you see Gus?
The first time I saw Gus was Johnny Sanchez. You know that little Latino guy?
Yes, absolutely.
He goes, "Hey, bro." I go, "What's up? Let's do a gig in Bakersfield." So back in the day, I had this truck with no window. The windows were blasted open. I had no money. So I parked my truck at the Comedy Store. He takes his car. We drive to Bakersfield. We do a show. On the way back, it's like 3 a.m. now. Right? He drops me off at my car. We're standing in the parking lot, just talking about the night or whatnot. And we both look up at that top window, and we see a face, glowing, no eyes, no features, wearing a top hat, and 2 hands against the window, looking down on us. And we look at the thing. We look at each other again, and we look back up. It's gone. And we believed that to be Gus, my friend.
That was the first time. When was the second time?
I was playing the piano at 4 a.m.
In the main room?
Yeah. Why are you laughing, dude?
I haven't really heard anyone say that before.
In the main room bathroom?
How many people can say they played the Comedy Store piano at 4 a.m?
I played it many a time. In the back, that bathroom, that piano.
Yeah, that piano back there,
Okay.
yeah. But back then, it wasn't in back there. It was on the side of the stage.
On the side of the stage.
Right. So it's completely dark, right? And I'm playing my own improvised little, Korean lullaby. Dang ding, dang ding, dang ding dong, ding, dang dang ding, dang ding dong, ding, dang. Stuff like that. And I look to my right, and I see a yellow suit with a top hat, but from far away. You know where the entrance is? I see it coming toward me. I run out that back door, to the hallway.
Yeah.
And I come back in, it's gone. And that I believe that to be my second encounter with Gus.
Now, I had one encounter, but it wasn't with Gus.
Who is it?
I thought it was Sam Kinison.
It's so funny that you say that, because once you say this, what you're saying, I'm going to tell you something about Sam and Gus. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, tell me what.
Well, Carl LeBeau, you know Carl LeBeau?
Yes, sir.
Carl LeBeau and Sam Kinison were best friends. In fact,
sir.
when Sam Kinison died, Carl LeBeau held his body. Did you know that?
As he was saying, no, it's not my time to go.
Yeah, that whole thing.
that stuff,
Don't make me cry right now.
No, I know.
Because you almost made me cry just
No,
now.
it's sad.
Don't
sad.
do that, okay?
I won't.
You almost got me there. But anyway, but Carl was telling me, because I got his teeth fixed. Do you know that? Back in the day when I started making money in showbiz, well, he came up to me and he opened his mouth, and it was like boom shakalaka in his mouth, like death.
Carl LeBeau.
No, yeah, he'd open his mouth and something was rotting in his mouth. I go, "What's the matter?" He goes, "My tooth." That's not what he sounds like. But he goes, "My tooth." I go, "What's wrong with your tooth?" He goes, "It's rotting." And I went and got his teeth fixed. But during that time, right, he was telling me a story how when him and Sam Kinison moved here from Houston, they would sleep in the main room on the stage. And one night, Carl and Sam were sleeping, and Carl was awoken to Sam Kinison levitating upside down from the stage. And Carl goes, what? You know how big Sam is, right? And then he was dropped on his back, but he was definitely like 4 feet up from the stage. And they believed that it was Gus that was doing that. Gus apparently was a bodyguard or a doorman back when it was Ciro's, and he was assassinated there. And he's like a mafia hitman, his ghost, and he's angry. What's the matter? Why are you just staring at me like that?
Princess Corey. I saw who I thought was Kennison. I was in the original room.
Yeah.
Okay, so I went. I had like a 12:45 spot in the original room. It's Saturday night. This is the old days. The place is hopping. I hear a voice in the main room. There's a show going on in the main room on a Saturday night. I walk up, and it's sold out. I know Mitzi's in her chair in that booth there.
Oh yeah, back in the day.
I didn't go in. I stayed in the hallway. But something, when I was looking at the comic, so the main room is that TV. The main room stage is that TV. I'm in the hallway. Something kept blocking the light from the belly room that was shining on the wall. So every time I would watch, something would block it. And I finally go, what the fuck is this? And I stepped back and I looked up. And what I saw was,
What'd you see, dude?
I don't want to say this.
No, you have to.
What I saw was a guy look at me, but before I could see his face or what he had in his head, he threw a cape over. And he went into the belly room.
That was Gus, dude.
And
That
I
ain't no
said-
Sam Kinison.
And I was like, Jesus Christ. I finally saw my first ghost at the store. That's it. It's done.
So Gus wears a top hat and a cape?
Now, Princess Corey has
Don't doubt it, dude.
a
it's
story
amazing.
about getting fucked up at the store and going into the main room when it was dead. You know, when we first started there was no main room shows, comedy chaos on Tuesday.
Yeah, it was
Skylar Stone on Thursday. It was
from Friday and Saturday was open, but
open.
during every night, other night was completely
dead.
dark,
Completely dark.
closed down.
Oh, Tuesday.
Oh, they had
Tuesday.
Black Night. Yeah,
But
yeah.
besides that, it was completely dead. Princess Corey told me a story one day. She was on the up and up. Her and I were eating like lunch or something. And she told me that's the first time she told me. She goes, oh, this place is definitely fucking haunted. And I go, what are you talking about? And she goes, one night I got really fucking hammered. And I figured I'd go into the main room and fall asleep in one of the booths. She goes, she goes, I figured I'd nap for an hour, sleep it off, and wake up. She goes, I was awakened to fucking ballroom music
Whoa.
blasting in the comedy store.
Creepy.
And she said she popped her head up, and the whole main room stage was people dancing with top hats and jackets on, like just dancing. And that she got
Like
up,
The Shining
ran out,
style?
yeah, and set the alarm off.
Whoa.
Cops came, the manager at the store came at the time. She was the talent coordinator at the time. This was before Freddie, I think. God rest his soul. And she goes that the cops came, they couldn't find nothing. But I have been out in that lot many a night. Again, in those days, I was on some type of drug. So I cannot. The night I was watching the main room show, I was not on drugs. I was still had a spot, so I did not do cocaine yet. So what I saw that night, I saw.
Yeah.
I've seen two ghosts in my life. I saw a ghost at the comedy store, and I saw a ghost when I was about 4 in a building in New York
You
City.
remember that?
Always.
4.
Yes. I still remember what I felt like.
We're going in like fucking Marines, you understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.